Hello everyone, Greg Stine, Oracle's EVP of Marketing Communications, once again on the job site, headed to the front door of the new Oracle Concept Center. It's been a couple months since the last video. We were a little bit busy with the Oracle Dealer Market in New Orleans, which turned out great, by the way. But while I was gone and focused elsewhere, the builders have continued on and we're making great progress. As you can see, things are different in the lobby, with plenty of installed sheetrock. Looking around the lobby is another reminder of just how large this building is. Eventually, on this large wall will be a decorative art piece we are commissioning from a local Memphis artist. I can't wait to see that. As we walk the halls, there's a flurry of activity right now as the team works hard to finish the interior spaces. When we turn to the right, we will be heading north into what will be the office space for retail services. This area still has a couple months to go before it will be complete. But you can see that it's taking shape and starting to look like a place to work. This area will eventually have a wide range of workspaces, including enclosed offices, standard cubicles, and open collaborative workspaces. At the far end of the retail services area, still traveling to the north, we encounter a couple workers installing doors. This is the transition to an area of the concept center that is now nearly and intentionally complete. The area we are now in is the vendor line review area. In order to move workers into the building and transition the Oracle print shop operations, we had to create a finish zone where our staff could work while the rest of the building is still being worked on. Among other things, this area includes the very first working bathroom. This was a requirement, allowing our employees to work in this area of the building while the rest of the job site remains a hard hat zone. It is a nice looking bathroom, a preview of all that's to come. Think of the northeast corner here as a temporary safe zone, specifically set up to house the Oracle print shop and that team's workers. Finally, we've arrived at the far northeast corner of the building, a completely finished area. It may look somewhat messy, but this area now contains all the equipment, supplies, and staff recently transferred from the old concept center, with all that's needed to set up and operate the Oracle print shop. To learn more about all of this, I went right to the source.
Hey everybody, I'm Vern Goodner, manager of Oracle Print Services here in our new home. We are currently in the print shop. In the print shop, if you don't know, we do planogram templates, shelf strips, POP cards. We print the Oracle catalog, paper catalog. We also do brochures for all of our salespeople. We do the mailing and shipping out of here. Truck mail is all kitted and produced here, sent to our distribution centers to get out to our customers. If you want, we'll take a look here. This is our wide format area. We have our digital printers. We have black and white printers, color printers. We have a machine that does perfing and creasing.
So a lot of this stuff, Vern, is used in the conversions, right? Talk about that a little bit.
Okay, the conversions departments send us planograms. We print those into a roll, and then we bring that roll over here to our XY cutter, and the sheets are cut out. They're 48 inches wide by up to 80 inches tall.
This is like a guide for putting planograms together, right?
Right. The guys in the field will put these up on the pegboard, and it tells them exactly where the product hangs, and they can hang the product. They pull this down, gets them in and out of the stores a whole lot faster than the old days.
They stick the pegs right through the paper, right?
Right.
And then they tear the paper out after everything's hung, right?
Yep.
And then this machine over here, is that the printer?
That's the printer that prints these. It also does color. We do wall banners that hang in the distribution centers. Wall graphics, floor graphics. We do a lot of different things with this machine. It'll print both gloss and matte for us. Currently, it's being set up as we try to get moved in here. We're still doing a lot of testing and setup in our new building.
So talk about the transition from the old concept center to the new one.
Well, it's been a bit of a transition. We've had a lot of organization in trying to get this room laid out. It's larger than our old one, so we've got more room. We've added a couple new pieces of equipment. With that, the layout took a little bit, getting the wiring in, all of that set. we're still currently trying to get our networking done.
And then the city let us move in here, right?
The city is working on a temporary certificate of occupancy that will allow my team of 6 to work in just this part of the building while they complete the rest of the Orgill Concept Center and get it set up for everyone else.
And you got a view now, right?
We do. We have windows. The print shop has never had windows before. So this will be very nice. Very nice building.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you for the tour, Vern. And we'll see you down the road.
All right. Thank you.
When we leave that area of the Concept Center, we transition back into a construction zone where we are now storing the content of the concept stores and other Orgill displays from the Orgill dealer market that returned from New Orleans. We also moved all the content from the old Concept Center where the lease is up at the end of March. A couple hundred truckloads have unloaded here during the past few weeks. These loads will be stored here like this until we are given full certificate of occupancy to operate in the building in early June. As we end this month's tour, I wanted to show off the outside of the 2 large conference rooms that will overlook the floor. The closer one will be a multi-purpose room, and the one in the distance will be configured more like a boardroom. Pretty cool, huh? Well, that's all for March. Next month, we'll take another look at other areas that will be, by then, getting close to completion. As I said earlier, we're now aiming for completion of most of the building by early June, in less than 100 days. Once we get the keys to the building, that's when the real fun will begin. Please tune in next month for another behind-the-scenes video of the construction of the new Orgill Concept Center.